here. Was Pop there or what? Pat, was I there? Come on now, give me credit.
But you had it unplugged, man?
Yeah.
I mean, why was it unplugged?
I thought I plugged it back in when I went to go fix it earlier.
Okay, guys, can you hear us now?
Was I not over there trying to do it right? I was there.
Yeah. Can you hear us, guys?
Yeah, they can hear.
Yeah,
they can hear.
There you go.
can hear
Okay,
us
I'm
now.
gonna say now, like,
All right.
Tell them what the problem was, Patrick.
I forgot to plug in the USB from the board, the podcast board we use. There's a cord from USB cord from that to the computer, and I forgot to plug it in.
We all mess up. It's okay.
Yeah. I'm not. This ain't the end of it. I'm gonna hear more about it.
Hey Patrick. We need to turn the mics down just a tad bit, probably. But Patrick, you know what you did, right? It's just like call the lawnmower man. They say, Carl, tell me what's wrong with this lawnmower. We can't get it started.
Yeah,
It ain't got no gas in it. That's what it was.
The mic's are loud, guys.
I told him to turn the mic down a little bit. Guys, okay.
I'm barely talking to things now. So
Yeah, that should be good now.
I'm soft spoken.
Guys, tell us about the mics and let us know about the volume, okay? All right, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're going to let y'all run through this intro real quick, and then y'all tell us what y'all think. Then Travis going to do his spiel, and then this is the way that it was supposed to go. Okay?
we're just trying to see was they paying attention,
So just bear with me.
right?
We're trying to upgrade, guys. Slowly but surely.
We are.
All this was test to see what y'all was gonna say.
He said good on this end. Don Hall says good.
Good.
The mic sounds good.
Yeah, he says good on it.
Good.
It's good.
Done. I like that crooked thing, man. You had
So
at the
you
bottom
saying that's
there.
how you got it up now? You can just do that.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Had a little crooked
Tabs.
sitting there.
Yeah.
Wasn't that cool, Travis? My man had a little crooked sitting
I
down
think
there.
just get some air in here or something. We'll be good. Huh?
Leave good enough alone.
Sheesh.
Pop said, leave good enough alone.
Get your fan and sit right there. And cut it on low.
That's why he's sweating too.
I am.
I should get a fan.
You weren't supposed to tell everybody like
Just
that.
say that like, damn, bro.
I'm cool though. I ain't sweating. I'm just chilling.
You gonna feel that heat once it starts?
No, I'm always
No.
cool.
You gonna feel the heat once it starts.
No, I'm always cool.
No. You gonna feel the heat once it starts.
I'm always cool.
No. You gonna feel the heat.
All right,
I'm
guys.
always cool.
No. You gonna feel the heat once it starts.
All right, let us know what y'all think.
You notice they said the best for last.
So, guys, anyway, what y'all think of the video? Let us know. We all got together and brainstormed and tried to come up with some stuff and just try to take it up a little bit.
Don, I just found out you a fellow dirty bird like myself, and that's what's up, man.
Hey, bro, you have my condolences.
Falcon fans are always welcome. He said needs more Dirty Bird.
Of course.
I love the clips. I like how you put the guy. I actually like it for real.
Yeah. And I told my brother, like, the first couple of times that we put some stuff together and I showed him.
You got Jam, you got Michael Vick, you got Roddy White. What else more do you need, man? That's like some of the best Falcons to ever do it right there. So, and like I said, for those of you just tuning in, welcome to Pops and the Henry Brothers Podcast. We are your hosts. Y'all
Yeah, buddy.
Routine. We just waiting on everybody to come in, and let's make it.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We're going to talk a lot about training camp, joint practices this first preseason week, which I think they had a game tonight, right?
Games tonight.
Games tonight. Preseason. Yeah. So,
well, for some of us.
For some of us. That's why I say.
Preseason is here, guys. That's what that means.
No, what I'm saying is I can't remember who all had.
We don't play the Sunday.
Yeah.
Preseason is here. That's what I'm saying. Regardless.
We get it. Guys, let us know how the mix is, too, with us, with our mics versus the background music and stuff, okay? And hopefully everybody else is doing good. Let's get some comments up real quick. So we know about the sound. They was telling us about that earlier. Brandon said, Pops and the Henry Brothers, acknowledge me.
What's up, Brandon?
Give Brandon a hand.
What's going on, brother?
Thanks for tuning in, Don. Appreciate it.
He said it's all good on the mix.
Good. All right, let's get some people in here to start some conversation. That's what I'm saying.
Brandon will be on that field together Sunday, bro.
And if anybody wants to come in, talk about their team, and chat it up with us, man, we're gonna send the link, man, or put it in the chat, and y'all come on the show, man. Talk about it.
Yeah, the link. Hold on for a second. Yes, I'm gonna put the link up where the banner is, and then also gonna put the link in the comments, and then I can also invite some people by Messenger, because just about everybody's got Facebook. So,
and if some of you watching haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button.
It's Pops Henry Brothers. Pops Henry Brothers 1997, right? It's at Pops Henry Brothers 1997. Is that right?
Pops the Henry Brothers 1997.
I always leave out something. So guys, all we ask, guys, is just go subscribe. Listen, it ain't gonna take nothing away from your life or your well-being or your livelihood to go hit a subscribe button, guys. Like we didn't beg, but we just about like laid it all out in terms of y'all please go subscribe, blah 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 last time. And we got one subscriber. Out of like 15, 20 people viewing.
By doing that, guys, all you're doing is showing us that you love us.
Right, and you're watching, so obviously you liking what you're seeing. So if you're liking what you're seeing, take a second to go subscribe on YouTube at Pops the Henry Brothers 1997. Look us up, subscribe.
Show us how much you love us, man. Go and hit that button.
Cause we love you guys, man. Without y'all, man, there's no podcast. So
that's right.
That's the point.
Let us see how much you love us. Come on now.
That's what's up, guys.
And let's watch those Falcons beat up on those Miami Dolphins tomorrow at 7:00.
The song said it ain't gonna hurt nobody to get on down.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Get on down.
I've been on the floor.
Classic, man. It's a classic kid and play. So let's get the party started with I know Brandon probably want to come in, so I'm gonna put the link in the comments.
Yeah, and you can also send it to Nate and Ron.
And hey, let's start off. Ask them how they feel about the team this year than they did last year.
Pop, that's how you got a bite right in front of you. There you go, brother.
I was trying to get y'all agreement on it.
Go for it.
Oh, I already said it.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Guys, the link is in the comments.
Yeah. Talk to the screen. Go ahead. It's on you. No, go ahead first.
But really, I want to know how everybody feel about the team. From where you were last year to this new year starting, or this new season.
Hey,
sorry.
that's the thing, baby.
Yeah.
We got the mic, we got the power.
I mean, I'm just saying. I want to know how y'all feel about it.
Power.
I want us.
No,
join in,
you know, remember the video you made back in the day? I got the power.
I ain't made no video.
You made a video.
They ain't go for the play, y'all. But really,
We gotta put cue that video to
I
the show.
ain't even.
Come on, guys. Let us know how you feel about your team. You think you progress? You think you better yourself, or you think you still maintaining? It's too early to say.
And Pops made a video back in the day with a song called "I Got the Power." I
Don't
know if y'all
tell
ever
them
seen
that, man.
video.
That's
I'm just saying, you know, when you said quality, I'm the best, I'm the best. You remember that?
no, that was not me.
I thought it was you.
No,
you,
yeah.
you said you used to rap and stuff. I remember.
Guys, he's lying to you.
Guys, matter of fact, you know what? I'm
we
gonna do
go.
one even better.
Man, they gotta see the video. Bro.
I gotta do it. I gotta
Oh
do it.
man, come on now.
Guys, my dad used to wear tennis shoes that the name brand was Power. And me and Trav was like, man, those are pretty dope sneakers. Now looking back now, I'm like, we actually wore shoes that were named Powers. But it's so
They
fitting.
was in style then,
It's
though.
so it's so
They was hot back
that's
then.
that's what the forefather would say. They were in style then. I love you, Pops. I love you, Pops. But listen.
Man, it was though.
But look, it's so fitting because what I'm about
was it, CNC Music Factory?
no, it was Snap. That was the name of it.
Snap, okay.
What I'm about to show y'all, that is so fitting.
Don't be letting that our culture, man. Cause
No, I'm saying, what was the name? Y'all,
that's how y'all got me.
no, y'all group was Snap, right? What in the group?
I don't even know what
Listen,
you're
this
talking
That's the name of the group. Right?
about. That was not me.
listen,
man.
when I show y'all this video,
Please don't.
when I show this is what my dad used to look like. He was big and buff and he used to wear his hair like this. He used to wear his clothes, man. I'm telling y'all right now. This
I've got the power.
But hey, I was good looking though. Women's love me. Guys respect
God,
me.
I'm telling y'all right now. This was it. And when
Music
y'all
video right there.
Man, they don't look.
when y'all see the video,
Yeah, that's you, bro.
That is not me.
You can say what you want. You're not fooling nobody, bro. We know that's you. You're not fooling us. It's okay that you used to rap back in the day with a group named Snap. It's okay.
It's all good on mix. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
We know, bro.
guys, I got to put this up.
Appreciate
And
you. Appreciate you, Don.
Appreciate you,
subscribing,
Don
brother.
Hall, for subscribing, man.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Follow suit, guys. Follow suit. Show us how much you love us tonight. Let's do this thing.
Ryan, we got you up with us, but right now we're gonna share something
Wait a
that
minute. Patrick.
What's going on,
Wait a
Ron?
minute, Patrick. Ron,
What's
have you
up?
subscribed yet?
I've been
My
I've
boy.
been there. That
Love,
Okay,
man.
good
Love,
job,
man. What
good
can I
job.
say?
Good
come
job.
on now, Pops.
I know. I should have known better. My bad. My bad.
See,
Yeah.
see, there you go.
I should have known
And
better.
the YouTube's at the bottom of the screen, guys. At Pops the Henry Brothers.
And it's on the banner now. It's on the banner on the screen. So
My bad.
You see,
Now pull that beautiful beam footage up.
Beautiful being
guys,
Beautiful bean footage. Okay.
Remember that commercial about
Yeah, I remember
the baked beans?
the dog food.
is that Pops?
Come on now.
Back
Ron.
in the day, yeah, he used to be in this group called
Not
Snap,
you,
bro.
Ron. Not you too.
Check him out. You gonna see him. He'll be behind the podium. You'll see.
Y'all don't sit right here.
I know.
oh, we know.
There's some iron
And y'all just talking about
There you
it.
go. He had the box like that and everything, guys. I'm not lying. Y'all tell me this don't look like Pop.
Decline.
Hey, you was killing it though. I ain't gonna even lie.
He was killing it. I'm the lyrical Jesse James. Look like a mixture of them boys from Lisa Coat Jam and then Bing Rames. He look like Bing Rames too. Like it's like
Hey.
a mixture.
Not going back. It's been a long time since I heard the song, but just going back, listen to it.
It's
This
fire.
shit rocks
It's
still,
fire though.
bro.
It's fire. I ain't gonna lie.
That guy ain't half as good looking as I am.
Hold on.
Hey, we ain't gonna argue that, but I'm just saying.
Listen to that.
I don't think it's good.
Damn,
Man.
you made the damn song. Don't be ashamed of it.
Look at the shoes.
That shit not still to this day. That song holds up good though.
Boy, that rock
made
still
it
don't
back
y'all.
in when did this come out? Like,
Stop it, man.
Probably 87.
nah, it had to be about 89.
Hey, can we
89,
get back to the show?
This is part of the show, Pops.
Yeah, this is the show, bro. And don't think we ain't gonna
Oh,
let you
oh,
do
look,
your
Pops,
solo again.
Pops.
Yeah, that was-
Pops' second verse is coming up right now.
Yeah, it's
The
coming
echo
up.
too.
Pops gonna kill that shit. Kill it, Pops.
Kill it, Pops. Get it.
Kill it, Pops. how you looking at the camera, man.
When all y'all,
you serious as hell.
when all y'all come in and talk about the Cowboys at one time,
Listen. Hold on, I want to listen. I want to hear it.
And hold it. Copyrighted lyrics so they can't be stolen if they are snapped.
when all y'all haters come in, that's what I be saying. Then it's getting kind of hectic. That's what I be saying.
Stay off my back, or I will attack, and you don't want that.
Can we stop now?
As soon as you stop, we'll stop.
All right, guys, I'm gonna give Pops a break.
I don't get it.
Hey, that shit not though. Still, man, to this day.
I'm gonna let it play in the background just a little bit.
Stop, guys, stop.
Break my heart. That shit hard though.
Guys, y'all got the power. Y'all can say stop that, and they'll stop. Where's my love at on the show?
Look how that pause right. He pointing at you, Pops. You pointing at yourself.
Guys, I stopped this at the perfect place.
And Ryan, tell me, Pops didn't kill that shit back in the day. Tell me he did.
You know who Pops remind me of?
Oh my goodness.
R.I.P. The man that played on the Wayans brothers, Pops. That's who Pops
I don't
remind me.
remember that, Ron.
Hey, more power to you.
What?
Yep,
Eat the D.
yep.
Oh man.
Can we move right along?
Capricia, what's up to all of you? What's going on?
Hopefully everybody's doing good.
I was until you did that.
I had to do it, man.
No, I said, Capricia, what's up to all
Oh,
of you?
Capricia, what's up?
Say hello to all of them.
I'm not doing that, man. Capricia,
No, say
what's
hello
going
to
on?
all of them. She talking about my flag.
Capricia, what's
Here go-
up?
here
You
go
doing all right?
Travis
Hey,
with
listen,
some
Still a
flag
Nation.
placement
Still a
again.
Nation is in the house. That's what I'm talking about. We represent.
Falcon Nation is in the house.
And Cowboys
In the
own that
house.
whole nation. Ain't that something?
All right, so
Y'all flags is under me.
Hey, you just ready to break somebody's heart. That's all.
let me start out by saying this.
I've been known to do it.
Let me start out by saying this.
Hey, man, you got the power, dog. You got it.
Let me start out by saying this, and I'm kind of excited about it. So there's been a verbal agreement
Say you
made.
got it, man.
Yeah, there's been a verbal agreement made between my team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the greatest franchise ever, the original dynasty, by the way, and the San Francisco 49ers for a trade for Brandon Ayuk. Did I say his name right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Right.
said
Oh,
Yeah.
I finally got one right.
it's on the table.
About
And nobody knows specifically what the terms of the agreement will be and what we're going to trade, but top analysts and inside sources say it'll be 2 picks second draft day. So it may not be a first round pick per se, but it'll probably be 2 second round picks. So
And that's gonna be.
It'll probably be a second and a fourth.
maybe a second and a fourth. Who knows?
All I know that's gonna be. That's gonna be.
I said 2 seconds. I meant a second and a third is what I was trying to say.
I
That's
want
You said
heading
second and a
towards
I
fourth.
say second and a fourth.
Yeah.
What if they would have run George Pickens too?
Do what, Ron?
What if they run George Pickens?
Nah, we can get rid of Pickens because this is the future.
But-
Like Brandon Ayuk is he's been in the league a couple years longer, right?
Yeah,
Like a
that-
year or two.
Yeah, that'd be stupid to do that.
Yeah,
you
'cause
need to add to
What you already
dynamic
have.
weapons.
You
not
just trade
subtract.
pieces, yeah.
that
Well,
wouldn't
Patrick,
make
let me
sense.
ask you a question.
The reason I said that because the Cleveland Browns were trying to get him, and the 49ers, just what I heard,
Okay.
the 49ers wanted Cooper. I mean, they wide receiver.
Amari Cooper.
So,
That was true. That was true.
They probably wanted a veteran.
And
That was true.
Yeah, and that's why the trade fell through.
Yeah, that it was true. Ron.
Because
Because-
they ain't crazy.
That did
Yeah,
happen.
and Amari Cooper, he may not be in his prime, but he's still
Best
playing
route
at a high
runner.
level.
One of the
Best
top
route
receivers.
runner in the business.
And Carlos, what's
Yeah, one
going
of the
on,
best
Carlos?
ones.
Carlos says if only the Steelers had a quarterback.
Ooh, shots
I'll
fired.
let you take care of that.
You want me to speak on it?
Go ahead.
Patrick, hold on a minute. Can I say something?
Yes, sir.
Ain't that receiver would be joining back with a quarterback that he used to be with?
Brandon Ayuk?
Didn't he used to play with Homeboy?
No.
Are you sure?
No. This is the only team he's played for, I think. Yeah.
I thought at one time they played together.
You may be thinking about the
In
big
college.
guy from San Francisco, from Seattle.
No, I'm talking about in college. They didn't play together. Okay.
Not that I know of. All right, I'll handle that with Carlos. By the way, Carlos, what's up? Let's give Carlos a hand clap for tuning in.
He played
you know,
with the quarterback.
you tune in. Here's the thing, Carlos. You tune in, brother. We appreciate it. But you know, not everybody that tunes in has the brightest ideas all the time. We're gonna forgive you for that. We're gonna let it slide. I'm just joking, Carlos, man. You my boy.
Oh man.
You know you are, boy. Hey, Carlos.
He smacked you, man. Then he kissed you.
Carlos with a handful of people. They've been rocking with us
Yeah.
for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Big ups to you, man.
Can't always tune in, but when they get to tune in, they'll shout us out and they'll try to support us. So we appreciate it.
So
I had
on the quarterbacks.
Yeah. My point is,
It took you all that to get to this.
This is what they teach you in business when you got to tell a hard
God.
truth.
This ain't business, bro. Let's go.
We're gonna get to that thing, bro.
It's a sandwich. It's a sandwich.
He's
Look,
doing it again, guys.
a little positive.
Again.
You hit him with the negative and hurt their feelings, and then you hit him with the positive again. All right. I'm serious. What they do in business ain't it right, Pops?
Yeah, man.
All right. So I don't know why.
And there's another deal on the table.
You know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna start using our rule that we're gonna say timer, right? We're gonna do a timer.
Bro.
Let's do a timer. All right.
Hey Patrick, there's another deal on the table. CD Lamb's deal is on the table.
All right.
too.
I got 3 minutes, Pops.
They
I got 3
working that
minutes.
out.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know. But I will say this: those deals, it's getting kind of hectic.
Yeah. All right. I got a timer going, guys. I got 3 minutes, Ron. So I don't want.
I just caught on to it.
It's getting kind of hectic. It's getting kind of hectic.
Come on, I started laughing.
Quality I possess, so say I'm fresh.
Yeah,
When
it was
my
like that,
voice
it was
goes
like,
through the
it
rest
just
of the
hectic. It was like,
microphone
stop.
that I am holding. Copywritten lyrics so they can't be stolen if they are a snap.
The way you said it and look at Paul.
I just realized he do look like a mixture between Ving Rhames and Full
Lisa
Force.
Lisa 444.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. And Dad
All right.
looked like Full Force too. Like it's crazy. Like wow, Dad
All right.
could be one of the Full Force.
All right, guys.
No,
All
no.
right.
The lead singer for Full Force.
My
Dad.
3 minutes. My 3 minutes to respond to Carlos first. First of all, I think sometimes we have a short memory, and I think we have a short football memory, and all of us do. And sometimes we forget like important details about a player's trajectory in a career that factor into the different things that happen to him, right? So Russell Wilson is one of only 3 quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl in his second year. And then he went back to back. And then he's played at a high level. Let's say Russell Wilson's been in the league for what, 12 years, 13, 14, something like that? I'm just guessing.
Something like that.
15. Out of all those years, he's only had 2 down seasons. Think about this now. They've had playoff runs. They've made it to NFC championships. They've been to 2 Super Bowls, won 1 Super Bowl, right? His worst year came when he was with the Denver Broncos, and that's when he found out that he had a torn lat. So it was injury related, not play related. The next year, which was last year, if I'm not mistaken, right? You might have to help him with the stats trap. But Russell Wilson balled the heck out. They won 5 out of the last 6 games, was making a playoff push. And Sean Payton did not like Russell Wilson for whatever reason, so he benched him. Found a reason to bench him.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, just because I don't know what they bumped heads about. And it wasn't because of his play, because the guy had like the second or third lowest interception number in the league. You know what I mean? He was like above middle of the pack in terms of touchdowns and all the passer ratings. So the point I'm saying is Russell Wilson is still playing at a high level, and watching him with the eye test, move around with the first teams in training camp, the guy can still run, he can still throw, he still got a heck of an arm. And the thing about it that's most important is his experience and the IQ. Okay, so you got 2 quarterbacks, because moving on to Justin Fields, we got a quarterback for the future. Justin Fields has all the tangible tools that any team would need. He's got the size, he's got the athletic ability, he's got the speed, the quickness, the arm. If he could just, like get his IQ up and learn from a veteran like Russ over the next year or so, you got one. I'm not saying anybody's perfect, but you got as close to a perfect quarterback for a franchise moving forward as you could possibly ask for. And he's young. So even if Russell Wilson was to get hurt, God forbid, Justin Fields showed with the Bears that he can lead a team. He might not be the greatest quarterback at leading a team because he's young, but he can lead a team, and he's got potential. So to say we don't have a quarterback at all, that's a little bit of a stretch. And I made my 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Boom. Anybody else got something?
Nah, can't.
Well,
Well, I would let Ron come in because he was raised.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that the reason why Sean Payton did not like Russell Wilson because he wasn't Sean Payton guy.
That's true too.
It like all the head coaches, they want their own guy. They want to pick out who I like, who I want to be here. And if I'm not mistaken, Russell Wilson was already there before Sean Payton got there.
he was.
Yeah,
So-
he was.
He was.
So it was like you walking on eggshells, and it just did not go right.
Yeah.
Now, can Russell Wilson win? Yes. Now, like me, Travis, and Nate always say, it looked good on paper. Now, can you put it on the field?
Yeah, and like I said, piggybacking off of that, yeah, when he Russ was already there, and Sean Payton came in, like you said, he wanted his own guy, and if the quarterback ain't your guy, man, it just ain't your guy. So he was trying his best to get away from Russell Wilson,
Right.
even though and it was a combination of Russell's first time learning the system, new system. First year he struggled a little bit, and the second year he actually did good before he left.
Yeah.
He actually made a push near the end of the season, so
Right.
he let everybody know he could still play. Thus, that's why the Steelers picked him up. So, yeah, Sean Payton just wanted to do his own thing. I don't know why he was such against Russell Wilson, but I don't think Russell Wilson really fit that well in that system to me. So,
Well, allegedly, it was said that when they both came together, they both was kind of like devils. Russell was stuck in his little world, and they didn't want to budge. So he seen Russell as being more of a devil, and this was going on. And Russell didn't know the system that well yet, so Russell wasn't feeling that guy. He wasn't feeling him. That's how it started. He said, cause he was a little bit more of a devil, and you know how the coach was, and that started it. From day one, they say they kind of, that's legendary. They said they kind of got off track on day one. Now, the talk is allegedly said that Russell, it ain't really his job yet. Some talk in the camp saying that he might not end up being the quarterback, saying that Fields might be. This is what some of the talk has been said now. I'm just going by what was told to me. So we'll find out about midway through the season, is that true? Because some have you heard that, Ron?
I had not heard that, but I look at Pittsburgh in good hands.
Yeah, they're in good hands, yeah. Have any of you guys
either
heard that?
one.
they're in very good.
I just heard they say that it might not. There's some little controversy going on there between the two quarterbacks. I don't know. It might be just talk though.
They're in good hands with either one of them. Like Patrick Jr. said, you cannot go wrong with that one. So you got on Justin Fields. They came from Chicago. Well, they, excuse my French, shitting on Justin Fields. And he going over there to a head coach that he know to get the best out of him. That are different. When you know you going somewhere to get the best out of a player. And he fit right in Pittsburgh. So then you got Russell Wilson that to teach Justin Fields the playbook, how you survive, how you don't take that many hits, how you don't put the team on your back, let the whole team play for you. So
What's going on?
Something too loud. Something too
I
loud.
just tested something real quick. That's all.
In the middle of talking, can't even hear what he's saying.
Yeah. All right. Well, keep going, Ron.
but no, I was saying y'all in good hands with either one of them, Russell Wilson or Justin Fields.
Yeah,
So,
they in the same situation that we're in.
right.
They got their veteran for now, and they got the guy for the future.
Mhm.
So regardless of what happens, they good. We good to go. They good to go.
Yeah.
Two of our teams probably is in the best situation as far as quarterback wise in the whole league. So, like I said, I feel very confident about my Falcons, with what they got going, and I'm sure he feels very confident with, Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. So regardless of who's starting or what happens, and who ends up playing, I know we can feel confident.
Either way. And
I mean, it's gonna matter once we play them week 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we're gonna tax that ass. But other than that, yeah, it is what it is.
If it was something worth responding to, I would. So what I was going to say is, and this is the other thing I want to put to bed too. There is no quarterback controversy. There really ain't no quarterback competition per se.
Pause. Let me pause.
Whoa.
Let me interrupt on that one for a second.
No. Let me finish.
No. I was gonna say.
Let me finish.
Okay.
That's what he said. But anyway, so my point is, there is no quarterback competition per se. Even when Russell kind of had a little bit of a setback with a calf strain, Coach Tom is going on record saying that he holds a pole position in terms of being a starter, and he is the starter. Put out the depth chart and all that stuff. So my thing is, if anybody really thinks that Mike Tomlin would actually start Justin Fields over Russell Wilson at this point, that's not really like I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. That's not really a right way of thinking and thinking that Mike Tomlin in his position would do that. That wouldn't be a smart thing to do, because Russell Wilson is still Russell Wilson. And the last thing that we saw from Russell Wilson was still playing at a very high level. The last thing we saw from Justin Fields is he hadn't been put in an environment to learn. He still gets flustered in certain situations. You can have all the skill in the world, but until you have some experience under your belt and learn, then, you can't really apply that. Whereas with Russell Wilson's got the IQ and experience. So there is no quarterback competition per se in the pure traditional sense. Russell Wilson is the starter and will be the starter. Now, if Russell gets hurt and can't play for several games, or if he just something traumatic happened to where he went from playing at elite level last year to just being crap this year, I don't see that happening. So Russell Wilson will be the starter.
Okay, and what I was going to say was, there are reports that that Mike Tomlin said that they are open to Justin Fields starting. So it's like I ain't gonna say an open competition, but the way he's been looking at practice, you got a little bit of competition there.
Don't worry, you fine.
I don't think it's a closed book.
Yeah, it's close. It's close. Mike Tomlin has done this before. How many times has Mike Tomlin done this? At least on 2 other occasions with quote unquote competitions. Really? Yeah, there's a competition, blah blah blah. So on and so forth. When really the whole time he knew what unless something drastic and traumatic happened, we know who's gonna start.
That's your man.
Let me add on to it, Patrick. The reason I said I'm not saying the controversy between them two per se, but talk around the camp, and some people love Fields. Some of the NFL people love Fields now.
I love him.
All I'm saying is this, guys. I said allegedly there's some talk that they might be changing out from Russell Wilson. Now, I mean, we'll find out about midseason.
Nah, they ain't no talk like that.
Well, I'm telling you, it's some talk now.
I'll tell you this.
There's no talk like that.
If the Steelers start off 0-3, we're gonna revisit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's a different story.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, see, I'm not saying it's happening, Patrick. I'm just saying what I heard.
But even then, if it's an 0-3,
where you early in the season though, and if they make a change that early, that will tell you right.
Yeah. My thing is too, if it's an 0-3 where you just getting blown out the water and in a way you shouldn't, that's different than an 0-3 where you lose to the top team, because we got one of the hardest schedules this year.
Like I said, we'll see.
And you losing by half a score. You know what I mean? So on and so forth. You know what I mean? You losing by half a score or they close games. That's a different 0-3.
It is Justin Fields. Remember that.
Now, Yo Gandhi says, what's up? So we're going to welcome Yo Gandhi. I think that's you, Gandhi, right? And that's my buddy Jeff Trahan, one of my co-workers. What's going on? Welcome to the chat.
But I look at it, you do got competition, right?
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Oh, and Jeff asked where the donation link is. Well, I wish we had a donation link. I guess I got to get one then, don't I?
Yeah. And
thanks for it's the thought that counts, man. I tell you what, when I get back to work next week, hit me up. Go ahead, Ryan.
And I could see Justin Field play y'all first game against us. I could see it because He's very fast, very talented. He to do everything you need a quarterback to do.
You know,
So that is competition.
my thing is this here. It's not going to happen. Justin Fields and Russell Wilson right now are the same quarterback except for one or two exceptions. Russell Wilson is not quite as young as he used to be, so Justin Fields is probably a little bit faster than him right now. But as far as maneuvering the pocket, manipulating their defense, always looking down the field, and again, the arm strength is the same, and IQ and experience. That's the difference, guys. I don't even know why this conversation is a thing where people are actually thinking
No, we just
Justin Fields is going. There's a good
Yeah.
chance. No, hold on, let me finish. There's a good chance he might. I can see that happen. There's a good chance he can play. It's not happening. Now, if he comes in and he just plays really bad, it's not getting the offensive schemes. You know what I mean? He gets injured. I succeed that. I concede that to you guys. But in terms of just both healthy, both ready to play, it's not happening. And Justin Fields will sit and learn for the next year or so, maybe two, depending on how it goes, and then he'll be the franchise moving forward.
Yeah, he's gonna sit and learn. But Russ can't mess up. He can't.
That's what I was
He
telling
got a
you.
short leash, very short.
got a
Nah,
good
he's got a
quarterback
long.
behind you like that?
He's got a long leash. You want to know why? Because he's a two-time. I think. Did he win MVP one year? That year he went to Super Bowl, or did Beast Mode win it?
I can't remember. But
I think he might have been MVP that year.
I hear what you're saying
So you're
about winning
looking at
Super
an
Bowl.
MVP. You're looking at a
He's
Super
two
Bowl
of them.
champion. He's been to two Super Bowls.
But-
He made to several Pro Bowls,
but I don't know, bro.
and he's made. There hadn't been, but out of all his career, he's only missed the playoffs. What 4 years? So come on now. What are we talking about?
But you
Yeah.
act like Justin Fields top liver. The man was
No,
winning
I'm not
in-
saying Just Fields top liver. The guy. Okay.
Player. The man was winning in Chicago. He did. And they did not put enough weapons around him to succeed, but he did it anyway. In Chicago. I know he got us. And what, Travis, 30 or 27 to wherever? He beat
I don't even
us
wanna talk
like
about
we
that game.
stole something. So I just
Yeah, but they didn't beat us, so that should tell you something. But anyway, it's another story for another day.
Yeah. That beside the point, player. But all I did trying to say is Justin Fields is a really good quarterback.
He is a really good quarterback, and I'm not being facetious when I say this.
Yeah, you is.
No, I'm not. But
Yeah.
I think it's evident that Justin Fields is a really good quarterback. He's a great quarterback. So I'm trying to say that in a way that I'm not trying to come across like I'm being smart aleck. But
He's not
Too late
great,
for
but
that,
he's
player.
a good
yeah, well, let me rephrase that. Most people say he's a good quarterback, but he has the potential to be a great quarterback. Let me
Right.
put it that
There
way.
you go.
That better.
My thing too is nobody's saying Justin's chopped liver. Like I said, he's got all the tools, the physical tangibles, the physical tangible tools to be an elite quarterback in the league. He's just got to learn. And was he shorted? Yeah, that's not his fault. But you said he didn't have the weapons. They took everything away from Russell Wilson
You
too.
can read that comment.
Yeah, they took everything away from Russell Wilson too.
It says, "Where's the donation link?"
Yeah, he was saying donation link. You got to know he be cutting up all the time.
No, he might be serious.
No, he's serious, but I don't have a donation link yet. But that's something we need to start. Right. But my point is, they took everything away from Russell Wilson too, and he still was winning in Seattle. They took his defense away. They took all of his receivers away, and he ended up with only DK Metcalf, and he was winning. So if you comparing apples to apples, I expect that out of Russell Wilson, but I'm impressed when Justin Fields done it. I give you that because he's younger.
Right.
But Russell Wilson, if you took all that stuff away from Russell Wilson and he stopped winning, then we got an issue. But Russell Wilson kept winning because it's Russell Wilson. So that's not taking away anything from Justin. Justin will be a great elite level quarterback. He will be our franchise quarterback unless something else comes along or something else happens.
Right.
But for the time being, I don't think Russell's on a short leash either because it's Russell freaking Wilson. It's Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl winning Russell Wilson, who has almost gone back to, besides the other two, he's almost gone back to two more. So I I get it. And I think some of it's like, who would we rather see maybe if we admit it? Like some people would be like, I'd rather see Justin Fields because we've seen enough of Russell Wilson. He's older, blah, 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 so on and so forth. I get that. That's human nature. But I'm not looking at it as who I'd rather see. I'm looking at it as trying to be as realistic as possible. Justin Fields at this point is not going to start over Russell Wilson because it's Russell Wilson. Unless something crazy happens. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible, you know what I mean? What we saying now?
Either one, y'all still going to get beat week 1. I don't care. Y'all still going to get beat. Y'all.
You know what? I'm going to pull a Pops. And I don't mean to be this petty because Pops can be petty.
Come on now. I ain't said the word, man.
I know, but Pops can be petty in the most friendly, brotherly, loving way. What happened the last 3 times we played y'all? I'm pulling Pops now.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Travis said it wasn't the same team.
I'm glad you brought that up. You talked about preseason.
Yeah. No, I'm talking regular season too.
No, you talk about preseason because that was the last time we played.
I said the last 3 times.
It don't matter.
I'm just saying.
I thought the last time we played was that Monday night game.
Thanks. And Jeff said, he said, dude, I'm drunk, but this is great. I think what he said. I think
we could have won that game, but we dropped the ball a lot on that
What?
game.
Yeah.
Like we shot ourselves in the foot. They wasn't that was that good. We was just worse by ourselves, basically.
I
Man,
think Reggie Bush had
my boy is crazy, man. He said, I think Reggie Bush really has got the Saints where they need to be this year. Man, he tripping.
What did that guy do with?
But let me piggyback. I wasn't saying that would happen. You know, I said allegedly there was some talk. That's what I was saying. I don't think it's gonna happen, Pat. I think Russell gonna be Russell.
Man, Clement, what's going
So
on,
I'm just
man?
saying, I
Long
think
time
Russell's
no
gonna be
see.
Russell, bro. You know. But I'm just saying that was allegedly was some
Yeah,
talk.
now, like I said, I'm not taking anything away from Justin. Justin's going to be a great elite level quarterback, and he may be one of the greats, you know, because there's nothing that I don't think this kid will not be able to do. You can't say he can't run. You can't say he can't jump. He's not quick. He's not shifty. He's strong. He's big. He's got a heck of an arm. Like, there's not anything that a quarterback needs that he cannot do. You know what I'm saying? He's just maybe a little bit more experience. That's not taking away anything from him. That's actually to his benefit. If you could sit behind a veteran, have a winning season, possibly make a playoff push while you're learning, man, I mean, that's like the best of both worlds. And then when you get your turn, guess what? You go finish the job if he don't do it.
Patrick, let me ask you this.
Okay.
What if I don't want to see nobody get injured whatsoever?
Yeah.
What if Russell Wilson do get injured?
Mm-hmm.
Justin Fields have an MVP season.
Yeah.
Do y'all keep Russell Wilson?
No, that's a situation where Russell's probably at that season. He's probably going to move on and either start from somebody else, or he's going to compete somewhere else, or maybe even be a backup somewhere else. That's a different situation. That's what I'm saying. I can see that. I concede that. Like, I'll admit that if something like that would happen, it's most likely going to be Justin's team. It's kind of like Big Ben and Tommy Maddox, or like, you know, what do you call it? Tom Brady with Bledsoe, or
What?
you know what I'm saying? Or like Dak with Tony with Romo. You know, like you don't want it to happen, but you know.
Because
But here's the thing about it. Well, what happens, like, if that were to happen, and Lord forbid, I hope it don't. If that were to happen, and Justin Field comes up and he just plays good, plays all right, you know what I mean? And then Russell works his way back. There's a good chance they give Russell another chance, because it could go either way. So it just kind of depends. Like I said, we got the difference also with Chicago is he's got a tough road ahead of him in another kind of way. Right. Because Chicago is that organization is just any Bears fans out there, no disrespect, but I don't know why y'all organization has been the way it has for the last 3 decades. It's atrocious, but maybe y'all need new owners. I don't know. But y'all bring quarterbacks in to die. You know what I mean? That's got a lot of potential, because Trubisky could have been better. Justin could have been better, so on and so forth.
Let me say this.
And hold on. Let me finish this, because while I got it in my head. But he's got a different uphill battle ahead of him now, because now he's going to arguably the hardest division in football. because track record says that over the last 2 decades, we've got one of the hardest divisions in football. The Bengals, the Ravens, the Steelers, the Browns been, they've come back now, but 3 out of 4 teams have been playoff caliber teams. You know what I mean? A couple of Super Bowl teams in there. So you see what I'm saying? So he went from only having to worry about the Vikings and the Packers to not worrying about all 3 other teams.
What?
You see what I'm saying? So it's gonna be tough.
I mean, I just was throwing it out there.
Yeah, but you're right. If Russ Wilson was to get hurt and Justin Fields comes in and has an MVP season, it's over. That's his team.
Because I look at, and especially if the rumor right, y'all get Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that would put the cherry on top.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
Now, Chicago, you said something that got to me. Chicago just now trying to get back on top.
Yeah.
They just now got a okay GM. We don't know if he's a good GM yet, but they've been making moves. They've been trying to fix the team.
Maybe they're trying to change the culture.
Right. So now you're going to want to play harder for a head coach that believes in you than a head coach that don't know what he's doing out there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I agree. Let's shout out to Matt Clement real quick. It's been a while, bro. Some childhood friends of ours. Yeah. Hope everything's good. Good to hear from you, man. It's like y'all got a squad this year. Y'all got a lot of potential on the Falcons. Read some more comments here. So Marcus Colson is the best wide receiver. What do y'all think about that?
If he a Saints fan,
Sorry, I'm quiet, y'all. I'm trying to. Phone's acting up, and I'm trying to get the podcast on my phone, which is.
Then he said hands down.
I'm not even answering that.
My boy's tripping, man. Don't pay no attention. He tripping, man.
I just trying. I stretch my head like he got.
Yeah, don't take him seriously, man. Got nothing but love for him, but he'll cut up.
I don't know why this pod's not showing. I don't know.
Mine's off too. Most likely it jumped off. But anyway.
Yeah, the Facebook one jumped off, so I don't know why.
Well, I still got it on mine.
But it's saying it's live.
I'm finna just go to the YouTube.
Yeah, but anyway,
Weird.
YouTube user says, "What's good, Henry Gang? Welcome aboard."
What's going on?
What's up?
Hopefully all is well. So how's everybody feel about their team going into training camp?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm iffy right now.
About what?
About we need, in my opinion, we need another corner. In my opinion.
You think so?
Yeah. The Mike Evans, he be giving the corners the business in our division. And just not Mike Evans, but you got Chris Olave with the Saints. You got the wide receiver from the Panthers, the rookie. Yeah. So you're gonna need better corners, in my opinion, in our division.
Do you think it could be because the Panthers are actually acquiring better players now? It's not because instead of just looking at the Panthers of old, thinking it's the Panthers, they shouldn't be doing this like this, but they're actually getting good players, maybe.
I mean, they already had good players.
What are we talking about?
He was saying we need better. Y'all need another corner because the Panthers players and some other players were kind of getting the best of y'all and stuff.
The Mike Evans, the Chris Olave, all that. In my opinion.
I like the corners we got. I think Clark Phillips is going to step his game up. But like I said, right now he's the fourth corner because technically AJ Terrell is the starter on one side and Mike Hughes has beaten Clark out as of right now as far as the starting depth chart. So, and he came from Kansas City for those that don't know. But he's the second starting quarterback for right now. And then Clark Phillips. The reason I say he's fourth right now because Robert D. Alford is the slot corner. So Clark Phillips will be behind Mike Hughes on the second corner. So that's what it is right now. So we'll see. Can Clark Phillips handle it with the Falcons? My only thing, and you know, Ryan, what we worried about is his height. He's kind of short. And when he's going up against these number 2 receivers on some of these teams that's got big number 2s and 3s, that's when it can become a problem. Because even though he can cover, can he jump with those guys? That's my issue.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is throw it up at a certain spot, and
Right.
it ain't like he's Brent Grimes, which we used to have. We can jump out. Brent Grimes was like 5'9" or something like that. But that dude could jump.
5'10". He just jump.
Yeah, he could jump with the best of them. I
Right.
remember that game when he was playing Megatron. He pretty much shut him down.
Right. So it's not. The what I'm saying. I was secondary a little suspect to me, in my opinion.
Okay, that's fair though. I mean,
Piggybacking on what he just said though, y'all could do with one more depth on that secondary, and I think if possible y'all get Gillum, y'all lock that up.
We still might. I think we're gonna wait and see what happens in the preseason. If our corner struggle, then we might go get Gilmore.
But see, that's what I was talking. But that's gonna depend on what Jerry ain't really made up his mind yet. He said he's ready to come back to the Cowboys.
I think Weatherspoon is still out there too from the Rams.
It's gonna depend on what Jerry does. Cause Gillum said he want to come back to the Cowboys.
Speaking of Rams, it's a good segue. Brandon Howell said he just want his Rams defense pass rush to be ruthless with a new identity. Hadn't been keeping up with that defense.
Yeah. They looking pretty good, Brandon.
They looking good, but
we'll find out Sunday, won't we?
Right. In my opinion, who is the leader on that defense?
And another thing, Pops Bayless. How you feeling about all the contract issues in Dallas? That's a question for you, Pops.
Well, there's no issues in Dallas, no contract issues, because Jerry Jones is being Jerry Jones. Him and Stephen Jones, they love to linger and mess stuff up. They just want people to keep talking about the Cowboys, which I think myself and the fans are getting tired of it. But I will say this right here. He's already done throw some numbers out there. C.D. Lamb is right on the table. He getting ready to be done. He'll be done in the next few days. Dak already, they done throw the number out to Dak too. So, guys, I think all this drama's finna come to a head. But yeah, I agree with you. I ain't like what's been going on. But they do this not so much as this, they ain't done it to this extent. But they do this every season.
So how do you feel about the Dak contract?
The Dak contract is pretty much what they say it is. They were talking about some status of it, and yeah, I think it's gonna get 70. And they don't know the detail yet, but they've already made him an offer. So within the next 2 or 3 days, by the time preseason gets started, I think we'll know what's going on.
And C.D. Lamb.
Yeah.
The C.D. Lamb already laid on the table. We already know what's going on with him. It's just a matter for him to come back.
People watching might not know. Probably.
Yeah.
That's why you give them the information.
But see, I'm saying they probably know this, but now C.D. Lamb, it's already been said that he's already up to $1 million some dollars that he owed already, because he ain't been to the camp. So he ain't gonna let that go too far. So, and then Jerry's gonna probably suggest they're gonna probably drop that when he get there. There's a good chance they will.
YouTube user, what's up?
He says, I'm not sure if my info is popping up, but it's the other brother, not Daryl, the other one. Y'all actually. My phone.
For YouTube?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
But yeah, guys, that's gonna come together. They just dragging their foot on it. I don't know why.
Should be up there, Pat.
But hey, a good note. Our run defense, guys, it's on point. We got 5 solid linebackers and 3 of them is household names.
Is it our
guys,
page or my page?
We're good. And Miles look good. He done gained 30 pounds.
Send comments you.
So the defense is better this season than it was last season.
And which one are you again, YouTube user? Because I know it's Stephen Corley and there's Daryl Corley, so you might be the other one.
I got you.
Because I think it's, how many brothers is y'all? I think it's, 3 or 4?
And then the other question is, I'm assuming he's an Eagles fan. He's talking about Jalen Hurts, right?
That might be Steven. Say again?
I'm assuming he's an Eagles fan because he wanted to make sure that Jalen and the coach are on the same page. And I'm thinking,
If it's Steven, then he's Eagles.
Well,
okay,
But it just says YouTube users. I can't really see the picture. So
the speculation between them two people that they got to come together. They got to come together.
I think it's Steven.
Right now,
I think.
Eagles a little bit of a daze right now.
And guys, if you're here watching, could y'all take the second and go subscribe if you're not already subscribed? At Pops, the Henry Brothers 1997. Pap got it down at the bottom.
and it's on the banner. It's on
Yeah,
the banner
it's
for
on
the
the
video
banner,
also. So
Please take the second to go subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you're watching, you might well subscribe.
But the Eagles gonna be all right. They always are. They'll be all right.
Patrick got it hot in here, guys.
yeah, I'm trying to cool it down a little bit, man. I done smoked everybody out.
I see.
Even when the Eagles wasn't playing as well, they were still winning. So they gonna be all right, guys. Especially they got Barkley. Yeah, they
Why is it replaying? What's going on?
they got Barkley right now. So I
Right.
think
Why is
that
it
might be the
why is it
missing piece
replaying?
for
What's
him.
going on with it?
Huh?
If
Why is it
Barkley stay
replaying?
well, you should say run if he
That's-
stay well,
the
right?
StreamYard's in the background.
If
stay
you stay
But
well.
you
well,
go to check on the
Yeah.
other platforms. See what I'm saying?
I think when they got him, it a perfect fit.
Yeah,
Yeah, he said Steve. He said
yeah.
six of them.
With what's going on around him and the way the line is and
Right.
all
What's up,
the
Steve?
speed and stuff,
They-
yeah.
Right. They got better. Philly got better offensive line than the Giants had last year.
Oh my
I just
God.
going by what happened.
Night and day, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, my problem was with the Giants. You cannot get mad, and he chose to go to Philly. You should have paid the man,
Yeah.
in my opinion, and got and drafted a quarterback, in my opinion.
And you know how he's feeling when he come back to play him.
Right. So I could see he having 250 yards, 3 touchdowns on the Giants. I
Well,
just see
don't-
that.
It's gonna be. It could be a. It ain't gonna be that much. Giants, they done improved a little bit. Giants a little different than they was last season.
I mean-
it ain't gonna be no 200 or 300. No, it won't be
But
that.
Yeah.
but
But,
I'm saying
over about 160 or 70. Yeah.
right. I
With
could
what?
see that.
Talking about Barkley coming back to run on him.
I don't
On
know.
the
The
Giants.
Giants is loaded now.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
saying
know.
it might go to 100 or 100 and something, but it ain't gonna be no 2 or
I don't
3.
even know if it'll be that.
Yeah.
'Cause that defensive line
But
is
hey-
bulked up. We'll see.
I can't guarantee that either, though.
By the way, Zay TV, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
He wanted to say fly high. I'm assuming he's a Falcons fan also.
To be anxious to find out, we gonna see.
Well, no, he says fly. He said NFC goes through Philly, so fly high.
Oh,
can mean
Eagles fan. I got you. I
Philly,
got you.
Seahawks,
I got you.
anything.
It ain't
But
going-
he's a Philly fan evidently.
Okay.
But
Nice.
fly high. You're new here. I mean, yeah, Zay TV. You're new here. Please go subscribe to the channel, guys. If you're watching, subscribe. Patrick has the subscription. Well, if you're already on YouTube, you see it. Just
Yeah.
hit the subscribe button. That's simple.
And Steven said, Pops Bayless. I know y'all already talking about contract issues, but he made it a point to call you Pops Bayless.
I know he always do.
So you okay with the contract issues in Dallas, though, right?
I'm okay with the contract. This the way they're doing it, bro. Me and you, we are probably on the same page. I don't like how they drag it and how they trying to make it out of a circus. That's all Jerry's doing. That's all he's doing.
One thing's about it, he's always good at
Yeah.
publicity.
That's what he's doing.
Well,
so
it's
I
not-
agree with you 100%. That ain't no use for all that.
Well, it's always business when it comes to contracts, so that's why I'm never getting another man's pockets about his money, what he needs to get, what he don't, because when it's the other person's turn of that teammate on that team,
They wouldn't want nobody doing
they don't
that
want
to
nobody
them.
doing that to
Yeah.
them. So you got a chance to get your money, get it, because
Yeah.
when the team is done with you,
Yeah.
they done with you.
And Brandon says CD ain't playing about his money. All right, guys.
As he shouldn't.
Yeah.
And he's right. He's right.
And every time he hold out going forward now, guys, I think he gets
That more.
fined, I don't know, was it 1 million?
Yeah, he already, it's 1 million. Already.
Something
1
like
million
that.
something.
Or the
But-
15,000?
But
something
Brandon,
like that.
look, they already done gave him his money, so Jerry's trying to stretch it. They already done made a deal. Probably in the next 2 or 3 days it'll be done.
But right now he's holding out, Pops. So
I said,
that's what I'm saying.
How
So
about
until he show
that
up,
man
that
did
means
for
billing.
the-
I'm telling you, 2 or 3 days he'll be there.
So every now
Yeah, man,
from here
his
on, listen to what I'm saying.
and
This is what we
Donald
got.
did.
So every time he don't show up now, he gets fined.
But we know that.
Yeah.
You gotta be there.
What were you saying, Ron?
That's cool. That's cool.
I was reading
Oh,
Brandon comment.
yeah.
But
He said,
Oh.
yeah. Brandon said, "How about that energy for DK Metcalf swinging a helmet at his teammate like Aaron Donald did for the Bengals? Dust up."
Oh, Brandon, we was talking about that earlier. Me and Paul. I'm glad you brought that up because I forgot about it. But I didn't see the whole detail. I just heard about what happened, so I got to go back and look it
Yeah,
up.
man.
So it's hard to speak on something I ain't seen, but I heard about it. But if what I'm hearing is that he swung it at his, I don't know if it was at a teammate or whatever.
His teammate.
Yeah, he won't get in trouble just like Aaron did because they said it's preseason. Like they did Aaron, right?
they got to fighting, and then he went back and got the helmet and threw it at his head.
Because
Yeah.
only reason they say Aaron didn't get in trouble because it was at camp. They said if it would have been a real game, he would have got suspended. So no love lost. I mean, fair is fair, right?
He won out of that
Because
guy.
Aaron Donald could have killed somebody too. So
Right.
see what happened with that.
But if you're a big player in the NFL, they kind of go, and they like you. They kind of dust it on the
So
road.
they
But-
set the precedent when they did that with Aaron. They didn't punish Aaron. So why punish Metcalf, right?
But once
Both win
again,
helmets.
you got, if he would have killed that man, like me and Nate were talking about this the other night. If he would have hit that man in the temple,
Yeah.
he could have killed that man.
Yeah, he barely missed him. He barely
Right.
missed him. Man.
Brandon,
So
Yeah.
you don't need to have that much energy towards your teammate or
animosity, yeah.
Well, this the thing. If you play football, you know how it goes. When people say, "Why would you do that to your teammate?" You get in scuffles all the time. You
Right.
get in the heat of the moment. You get into fights with your teammates that you are brothers with and go into the trenches with.
Yeah, brothers
and,
fight.
and love each other while you're
argue.
playing
Yeah.
with your fellow brother on the team. It happens, man. Like dust
Yeah.
ups, scuffles,
Well-
fights. And sometimes fights get out of hand and people take their helmets off and want to use them as a weapon. I've seen this happen before. It happens.
Oh, it happened.
And
Like, it don't mean they hate them personally. Just in the
Right.
heat of a moment,
Yeah.
man.
And somebody-
you get hyped up.
Yeah.
Your adrenaline's going.
and I think
All that testosterone, things happen.
and somebody felt slighted or disrespected in some kind of way.
Yeah. And maybe he said something to Metcalf. Probably called him feminine. I'm just gonna say
Yeah.
that.
a
'Cause
little
he acts
shaky.
feminine.
A little shaky.
He has,
Hey,
you know,
yeah,
the
Well, Nate
nail,
is
between the
saying-
nail polish and the crop tops and
What?
how he,
A little
you know, his
shaky.
fashion sense, and somebody probably seen that and know about how he get down and challenge his manhood, and that's probably to make you swing a helmet at somebody. It got to be
had to be
something.
something
like
serious.
that.
Yeah.
And they don't hold the grudges. Once you see them fighting, the next time up, it's all like Dak and Diggs. They was in each other's face. They were going at it.
And how we sounding, y'all? The
Yeah.
audio. How's it sound on y'all end? It
How's the
sound
music,
good?
Nick?
It,
Speaking-
it got a little echo in the back.
That's that.
It's-
That's that air conditioning.
Yeah, it's
Cooled off a
acting.
little bit
Yeah.
now, so-
Yeah. But Diggs and
Yeah, we had to turn the acting
Dig-
so Patrick got like a sauna in here, bro.
Diggs and Prescott. Yesterday they was they with the baby and all. They was hanging out. So we can't hold that
Yeah.
too much.
Right.
We can't read too much into it when you see them fighting like that. You can't.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Well,
camp. Fights
it's camp,
happen
yeah.
every year at
Right.
camp. It's,
I mean,
it's
I
normal.
just saying,
not
should
swinging at
nobody-
the helmet.
It's the same thing.
should nobody be flinging a helmet at nobody?
Oh, I agree.
But see, y'all keep forgetting those are grown men.
Yeah.
Well, you acting like a child.
I know.
But somebody,
I won't say a child, but grown men. They think grown thoughts.
somebody probably challenged his manhood,
Yeah.
Ron. That's what it sounds like. If you swinging a helmet at somebody, that means somebody said something really damaging to get to you.
Yeah,
So it had to be something like that. He probably challenged his manhood, and he was like, okay, well, if I'm that, I'm going to show you I'm not that. That's
Yeah.
probably where it went.
grown men. They play grown people.
You know,
games
but I
when
don't.
they play.
They shouldn't punish him because they didn't punish Aaron Donald, did they?
They
No.
didn't- They didn't punish either one of them
so they
yet.
shouldn't punish. No, the Aaron Donald thing's been over.
I'm
So
talking about.
that was
I'm talking about.
last year.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
the fight.
So
But they
Mhm.
need to make a rule now.
It is a rule. They
now,
just
now
ain't
if this
force
would
it.
have been like regular season and
They
this
supposed to put
happened,
him out of
then
here.
he would have been suspended. But they
Right.
said the rule is something is that if it happens in preseason or in camp, then they can't find
They-
you. or
they
anything
can't,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So they say.
It's up to the team. It's up to the team.
So,
Speaking of audio, since we got a good many viewers in here, y'all wanna let them check out the intro again?
yeah.
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, we right in the middle. No, don't do that. Let's get someone in and let them talk, man. Let's do that. we'll do the intro for the game, but not right now.
This is the prime time for everybody to see it, Pops.
Okay, you can go ahead and do it.
When do you think, Trap?
Yeah, go ahead, play it.
So, guys,
This is the intro we've been working on.
yeah,
guys.
finally got an intro, and just tell us what you think about
Well,
it.
Pat's been working on it.
But we all together. One of us can't take credit for everything, so we all had to like brainstorm and get the ideas and all that stuff. So
It's brand new, so he's working on it. So it's a work in progress. But you guys tell us what you think.
oh yeah, and then after this intro, Steve, we're gonna get back to you about how I feel about the quarterback situation in Pittsburgh. Right now, let's do this real quick.
About them sold out.
All right, let's move us real quick.
I think we should have kept going.
Work in progress.
I like it.
So
So let's.
But back to this. Now let's get to the preseason. How are you guys in the comment section feeling about preseason? And how do you think your guys is gonna do, your team is gonna do in the preseason?
and let me answer Steven's question too. We were talking about this before we got on here, Steve. I don't think there's I think anything's possible, but I don't think there's a pure quarterback competition per se. Like, in other words, like there's not a high risk for Russell Wilson to be overtaken by Justin Fields at this point because it's Russell Wilson. You got a several-time Pro Bowler. You got a Super Bowl winning quarterback. You got a multiple Super Bowl appearing quarterback who's only missed the playoffs maybe 3 or 4 years out of his whole career. You know what I mean? One of those years that he had a bad year, it was because of injury that they found out after the fact. He had a torn lat. And then he bounced back, winning 5 out of 6 games toward the end of last year before the coach benched him because he didn't like him. So in my opinion, it's still Russell Wilson. Now, as Ron mentioned earlier, if Russell Wilson were to get hurt, like seriously injured, then we're gonna route with Justin Fields, and then it depends on Justin Fields. If he does good, there's a good chance they'll probably play Russell again. But if he has an MVP type year, then it's probably his team. A la Dak and Tony, or Ben and Tommy Maddox. So it's kind of like, but as far as a competition, unless something crazy like that happens, there is no competition. It's a win-win too. Justin Fields has all the tangibles that somebody could want in a quarterback. All the athleticism, the speed, the size, so on and so forth. But I think if he could come sit and learn what he didn't get to learn in Chicago, because that organization was atrocious at the time and they shorted him of that privilege of learning, he'll get to learn behind a veteran. And so when it is his turn to be franchise quarterback, man, he'll take us to new heights. And I feel like we have a Super Bowl caliber team, barring everybody stays healthy. We play our best ball this year. I'm not going to be delusional and say, yeah, we're going to win the Super Bowl, but it's possible if we stay healthy. We on both sides of the ball, we're a complete team. Okay, so we'll just see what happens. But it's a win-win, right? Russell Wilson plays for another year or two. He still plays at a high level. Justin Fields gets to learn. We maybe make a playoff push, maybe even better. And then when Russell's time is out, Justin Fields is ready. And you combine all that athleticism and tangibles that I talked about with the newfound experience and the higher IQ and all that stuff. And then you got yourself one of the best quarterbacks in the league probably at that point. So, yeah, Steven, I'm no matter what happens, I got no skin in the game. So if Justin were to start or Russell was to start, like Travis mentioned earlier, it really don't make a difference because they're two good quarterbacks. But my opinion is I'm trying to be as realistic as possible. Justin Fields is not starting over Russell Wilson at this point.
Yeah,
unless Russell Wilson has a really bad time. Sorry,
yeah,
Trey.
and like I say, I'll piggyback off that. Yeah, y'all gotta say y'all in the best situation to succeed. Y'all got a complete roster. Yeah, you're a Super Bowl contender right now, I believe. Like I said, just like we in the best position to succeed with Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix Jr. I said this earlier, but for people that didn't hear it, I'm good with either one, just like he's good with either one. I feel confident in the roster we built. This team has got the most depth we've ever had as a Falcon fan, to me, in my opinion. I think we're good to go. And like I said, Justin Fields could learn to just sit, learn behind Russell Wilson, and then take over when the time is right. If Russell Wilson do what he's supposed to do. As long as he do what he's supposed to do, they should be in a great situation.
I'm going to rebound on all that. I'm going to bring a little more knowledge to this. Those two quarterbacks, they bring something different to the table. They
knowledge.
Like we don't.
Come on, guys.
I was going to try not to say
I'm just
that.
playing around. Come on, guys. What happened to the quietness? Now, Bob,
It's hard to take them insults,
okay.
though.
But come on now.
Go ahead, Pop. I'm sorry.
It ain't no insults in there. I'm just saying, just remember, those two quarterbacks bring something different to the table. They two different quarterbacks. So don't say there's no competition. Because in the NFL, the slight little movement you might make and slip, that next person is waiting in the wings. And I guarantee you this. When you got a person like Fields waiting in the wings, it can be behind any quarterback in the league. You make one mistake, because Fields is loved by a lot of people in the NFL. And he's not no slouch either. Russell Wilson, it's his job to lose. I mean, we already know he's starting. Ain't no problem. But I'm telling you, don't say there's no competition, because there are. And that's what's going to make Russell better, because Russell was hurt there for a while. He's kind of coming back off it, and we really want to be honest. So you're going to know how Faith's going to deal, what card is going to be dealt. So I'm saying right now, either way your quarterback's going to be good. Now, it's Russell's job. But I'm telling you, when Fields behind you like that, the least little slip up, and if Fields get in that game, it's going to be hard for Wilson to get back in there. Now, Russell was going to be the starter. Now, for the Atlanta Falcons, y'all got a little bit of the best of all the world. Okay, but what I'm saying is this here: Kirk Cousins, if he's healthy, and that's what we all banking on. If he's healthy, but Kirk Cousins is Kirk Cousins now. He has that tendency. But now he's around a team. I think this is what the best team he's been on. Would you say that?
I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's going to bring him into where he's supposed to be, because when the NFL did a thing on the three best quarterbacks of last, well, Kirk came in number 3, believe it or not. So all I'm saying is this right here is, hey, if fate deals the card to him like it already have, Falcons going to be something to be recognized. A lot of people kind of putting them down, kind of overlooking them. Can't do that now. That's a different team.
Well, listen, I'm gonna say this. I see the comment, Brandon, when you said Rondale Moore out for the season. Yeah, we'll address that kind of early, but I'll address it again. Rondale Moore was traded from the Cardinals to us, and we traded Desmond Ridder in exchange, straight up change. He was brought in here to be the third wide receiver. So it was supposed to have been Drake. Won't hurt us at all. It was supposed to have been Drake London, Darnell Mooney, who we got from Chicago, and Rondale Moore. But we also got Ray McLeod from San Francisco. So Ray McLeod came in here primarily supposed to be for special teams, returning the ball. But he's also a good receiver, and we wanted to see could he really play receiver. So we brought him in, and he beat Rondale Moore out before Rondale got injured at the third receiver.
I don't know if people knew that.
So we're already good. Not to mention, we drafted Casey Washington, also the rookie wide receiver. So then you still got Kyle Pitts. Then you got Charlie Warner, who we brought in, tight end from San Francisco. And we got Dooley, the other tight end we brought in from San Francisco. And we got Bijan Robinson. And we got Tyler Algier. And we got Chase McKillen, the running back from Alabama, who we drafted also, which can block, catch out the backfield. Basically, all those running backs that we got can do it all. Can block. They are receivers, running between the tackles. Either one of those running backs can start for either team in the NFL. So we got hella weapons. Not to mention, still got Cordell Hodge. We are loaded. So this is the most. That's why I say this is the most depth we had. Now in the past, if something like this would have happened, that would have hurt us. But we got so many receivers to where it's not going to hurt us. I would have loved to see him this year, but he'll be back next year. And I don't think it's going to hurt us at all because we got so many receivers. And all that's going to do is let another receiver step up and get those spots. So I think we'll be fine.
Nice.
Ron, anything you want to say on that?
Everything you just said, I with you. So, no. No.
And I see that y'all seem to like the beat. My brother created it, and he put the clips together before we came over to do the podcast, and he wanted to show it to us. So he's proud of it. So he wanted to play it.
Well,
again.
that's what I had.
And I like it. Pop seemed to
About
like it.
time you doing something,
And
right?
I did put in the comment section. It's not a one man show, so we all come together. We like
No,
grill
but
and
I'm gonna give you
music
credit
and
where
stuff.
credit's due,
Thanks,
though.
man. I appreciate it.
Brother made it. He made it.
Yeah, and
It's all him.
About
So.
time you doing something, right?
Yeah, whatever, man. Anyways,
I mean, if you made it, I'm gonna give you props for it.
but my thing is though, like I learned how to play bass from the best pops over there. So without him, I would have gotten into the music part of it.
And that's Patrick making the beat, by the way. That's all
And
him.
so
About
and then-
time you doing something, right?
Yeah.
That's him playing bass in the background.
Yeah, and then playing the piano and stuff
Yeah.
too. So, but I learned from the best, learned from pops, and then trying to pick up some stuff.
He was wondering was we gonna like it. He's like, I think y'all gonna like it.
Hey, and I have brought some stuff to him. And they was like, "Boy, you better get that stuff out of my face."
Yeah, that ain't it. We'll tell him straight up. That ain't it. That ain't it. I love you, but that ain't it.
But that ain't it.
I would have told you that myself.
So it's all good though. Like I said, I like what he's doing there. I like it. And the clips just puts it over top. Obviously, you got Jam, aka Jamal Anderson, in there. You got Michael Vick, the human highlight reel, in there. You got my boy Riley White. You got Matt Ryan in there. You got Devontae Freeman. Hey man, best Falcons, man. Like I can't say. I didn't see Julio, but
I try to fit as many
it's
people
cool.
as I could. So.
Riley's my favorite Falcon receiver anyway. He's the one that I like that was in there.
I wanted
That's cool.
Starbucks.
Let's switch tracks a little bit. Let's talk about the kickoff.
Yeah. Let's do that to close it
Because
out.
a lot of people looking at
Too much Falcon talk for you.
No. I just think we need to go.
I finally get my shine a little bit.
Hey,
A little bit about
Ron.
Falcons
Hey,
over
Ron,
here.
Steve,
I
everybody.
love to talk though.
Everybody
That's why I took my chance to say I don't never really get to say my spiel
Look,
about
y'all.
the Falcons enough. We always talking Cowboys.
Everybody that's watching.
I think Cowboys. I think the
And I had to address
Falcons
that
gonna be on top this time. I think they're gonna be good.
Rondale
this year.
Moore,
Nuts,
it hurt
man.
that he got injured, but I don't think it's gonna hurt us as a team overall because we got so much depth. And we got too many weapons, man. Just
And
way
look,
too many.
everybody that's watching that knows that's familiar with us, and everybody that's watching that might not be familiar. Pops has been so spoiled with us talking about the Dallas Cowboys all the time, to where he's probably like, "All right, let's change gears. Let's talk about the kickoff." I'm just joking, Pops.
I ain't got nothing to say.
I love you, man.
I don't want to be talking about him so much because too many people talking about him as it is. That's what's wrong with him. They spoil.
Oh, Brandon said, Travis, I'm shocked you don't put Matty Ice up there. No, I mean he was in the highlight reel, but
Yeah, he was in there.
I mean, what is?
Yeah,
what
he
it
threw,
say?
he threw that bomb to Roddy White.
He was in there, but
The first bomb.
I mean, if it's my choice though, I'm taking Vic over Matt Ryan. Vic was
Well,
my dude, man. You know,
Carolina just lost tonight. So.
Yeah.
Who did they lose
what
to?
was the score? Patriots.
The Patriots. 17-3.
Oh,
That sounds about right.
But y'all got to remember all them rookies. None of the big guys ain't
Yeah.
playing.
Carolina plays like that in the regular season, so that's about right.
I don't put too much stock
That
in.
is true. That is true.
I don't put too much stock in preseason. Even if we go out and look stellar in the preseason, it's
It's just
preseason,
practice.
man.
And
You know?
Brandon, I gotta
It's just
take
practice.
shots because if Danielle is watching, which is a Carolina fan, tell her get ready for a long one.
Get ready for a long.
Just
Yeah.
tell her.
Don't read too much into that, y'all.
Oh no, read very much into that.
Preseason and practice don't do that.
So it's not personal. It's just business, baby.
Nah.
Business, baby.
Cause we sweeping that ass.
They ain't gonna even
So-
show you they tricks. They won't even show you nothing doing that. They just let them fight. All that's for
What are they
fighting.
gonna show us?
What?
I'm asking. What are they gonna show us?
All right.
Yeah. Hey.
How to lose with grace?
Yeah. Hey.
That's about it.
All right.
Did the Giants lose tonight?
Yeah.
They was playing against Detroit.
I ain't seen the report yet.
I didn't see the report. They
I know you
they
want them to
talking
lose
about
too, right?
the Patriots.
Ooh.
The Giants.
They played the
You want them to
Lions.
win?
No. I don't care either way.
Yeah. Hey. You wanna?
I want Jones to be better.
Yeah. You wanna table the kickoff for the next one?
We can, because I know a lot of people confused about that kickoff.
Let's
rule.
do that. That'll be a good one to. And plus, it'll
We've
give people the chance to see it during
We've been
preseason
studying
too,
on
like
that
in the
rule, y'all.
games. You know what I mean?
Well, guys, we're just gonna tell y'all to go check out. You'll see it in preseason if
Yeah,
you
it's
haven't
some-
already seen it.
It's
The
some
new
crazy
kickoff.
rules. It's
And
really
like I
crazy.
said,
guys.
next week we'll talk about what you think about it, how you feel about it. And
Yeah,
we'll
give
come
you a
back
chance to
it.
go check it out first. Because
Yeah.
it is crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
There's going to be a whole lot of run backs.
Anything else y'all want to
A
touch
lot of
on?
run backs.
No, I think it's a good podcast.
Anything else you want to touch on, Pop?
No.
Ron, anything else you want to gather and add?
All right,
Okay.
and Brandon, I think you still owe Pops a little get back, so we're gonna have you on next time.
But I will say this before we leave.
Me and Brandon been going at it all week.
I bet I can only imagine.
Listen,
That's my
guys,
boy now.
Listen, guys, I will say this before we leave, though. The banner is at the bottom. If you haven't subscribed and you're here watching, go subscribe right now. You're already on YouTube. And subscribe. At Pops the Henry Brothers 1997. So please subscribe.
And
Other
share
than
the
that-
show with everybody. So
And Brandon said the Giants about to win. Looks like.
Mm-hmm. I said,
Okay.
I'm
Let's go.
kind of rooting for Jones, but like I said, they ain't playing a whole lot of the starters. Giants play some tonight, though. I guess they want to see what they got.
Yeah,
they
that
got.
too.
I like that little running back they got.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I say we will find out what the Falcons
Yeah, yep.
looking like tomorrow too, Ron, and fellow Falcon fans that's watching.
And guys, look.
Kind of see what happens tomorrow at 7:00
Yeah,
versus
and
Miami.
and that's right. That is the right correct
Yes,
for the
yes, that's
YouTube.
right.
So please, guys, we got 14 viewers tonight. I know a few of you have already subscribed. So hopefully we'll have at least 8 to 10 more subscribers by the time we get off the video and go check this out later tonight or tomorrow. Just go hit subscribe. It's not gonna hurt you.
The Giants won tonight 14-3.
and it helps the channel grow.
Helps
It
channel
helps
grow.
us. So
And Brandon, I was
please.
checking that defense out, man. That defense looking good, man.
And it helps the channel grow. And
Right. Right.
Please, I want you guys to go subscribe so we can keep growing the channel and keep bringing y'all good content and just help us to get better. That's it. Anything else you guys want to say?
Nope. No, that's it. I think it's outro time, guys.
So I want to say thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Yep. Till next time. Peace.